What do you expect to unfold over the next, say, 6 months to 12 months, over the next year in regards to transparency, disclosure, hearings, all of this kind of thing?
Well, I think that something I'm really looking forward to is Lue's book. Lue Elizondo has written a book. I have not seen it. No advanced reads on it. Really looking forward to reading it.
Do you know when we're supposed to get, like, when it's supposed to drop?
Hoping this summer. I'm hoping that, I believe the hope is this summer. Because we know how these things are written when it's folks coming out of the government. Okay, this is not a fictional tell-all where names are changed and it's a cool story and you can cherry pick it and take what resonates. This will be something that has had to pass the checks and balances, with the DoD, and that it's capable of being published. And if I know Lue, he's going to say every dang thing he can legally within that book. So I really look forward to that. I'm making an assumption here that it's going to be a bombshell. I'm making an, and I may be wrong. People can cool. When I'm wrong later, let me know. But I have a feeling that the repercussions from his book are going to be wide-ranging. I think that they're going to probably shake up a lot of trees and have a lot of people come out of the woodwork that might not have before, because let's be frank, sometimes the hardest thing to do is to be the first one to volunteer. But once you see somebody else doing it, it gets easier to get in line behind them. So I think that's going to really shake things up. I think
especially because people will know that it got signed off as well, right?
You don't have to worry about whether or not there's nonsense in there. If it's not opinion, it's going to be fact. Beyond that, you're going to get to know somebody that's really important to me that I think, we all hesitate to use words like this, but at this point, it's pretty obvious. Lue's an American hero. Him and Chris and others like them, they did something that no one else was able to do. They made sure that this subject, once they peeled it out of the Pentagon, and once they started talking to the rest of us about it, they haven't given up. They haven't gone anywhere. They haven't compromised their ethics. So those folks are heroes to me. So I really think that this is historical. I think what we're looking at and what we're going to see is going to really help things. Now, why does that have to come out in a person's book? Well, because the government's still not telling us what the hell's going on. Let's be real. At this point, it is condescending. They jump to, no aliens here, and we're back to the stigmatized headlines. And the answer from Senator Gillibrand and others should be, great, tell us where they are. Don't tell us where they aren't. Take us to the interesting information and let's get to the bottom of it. And stop with the nonsense. We don't have time for it. There's a war in Europe. The world is destabilized. The inflation's at an all-time high. The economy is in general in the West is dubious at best. And the world stage is just a bunch of saber rattling at the moment, whether it's Taiwan or the direct conflicts that are occurring in the world. So it just doesn't seem like a time for nonsense. It doesn't seem like a time for any more BS. I don't want to swear. I just feel it really deep in my chest right now. It's a time for courage and conviction. It's a time for truth-telling and pragmatism. Politics should die. We need effort from people.
Yeah, we need to make things better.